Hello everybody and welcome back. This is the first video of this year and we're going to see a lot of cars, a lot of treasure hunts, a holy grail and some of the latest Hot Wheels cars I found. So let's start. The 64 Chevy Chevelle SS. As you probably know, this is also the version for Super Treasure Hunt. Obviously this is not the one. First of all, we don't have the rubber tires, we don't have the treasure hunt sign icon on the back of the card. Also the paint, it's not Spectra Flame, but still it's a very nice casting, so definitely a must-have for me. The Nissan Silvia S13 in a very nice dark blue color. No front details, but we do have the back details, tail lights and the Silvia logo. It's a very nice casting, and as you probably know, I do like to collect new models. Most of the cards we get around here are on shell cards, and this is the factory fresh 2020 Jaguar F-Type with front details as well as back. I wish we would get this kind of details on most of the cars, at least on the new models. That would be nice. We also don't get all the mixes over the year, so it's good to focus on something you can actually complete, like the factory fresh one, like the new models. This is the 2016 Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. Very nice in this red color again, front details as well as back ones. So I hope they keep this trend with the details on new models. The Porsche 914 Safari. I didn't even knew there is a real life casting of this one. So thanks to Hot Wheels, I know that now. There are a lot of examples like this. I know most of you don't like fantasy cars, but I do. Not all of them, but some of them definitely are very nice to have, and this is one of them. It's the 16 Angels, and this is a 2004 first editions on a shell card. I really enjoyed these shell cards, older cars on shell cards. So this is definitely a really cool one to have in the collection. Again, new models, or how they used to be called, first editions. So yeah, this is a must-have for me. One of the fan favorites, the Barbie Dream Camper in pink. As you probably know by now, Hot Wheels doesn't make a lot of pink cars, so definitely, yeah, nice to see one in pink. And I hope you're ready, because most of the ones to follow are treasure hunts. So this is the bump around. Obviously you can see the flame logo on it, and behind the car on the card, tough to see, but this is the bump around treasure hunt. It's not in the most perfect condition, but I do not care about that. I keep them carded, especially treasure hunts. I keep treasure hunts carded. It doesn't have to be a perfect card, but it must be in the blister still. The Roadster, you can see the flame logo on the front. It's not a bad casting. It has details like front details, no back details. It's on a long card, so definitely this is not a European version, or at least not one from my country, as you can probably see on the back as well. So I'm not sure if it's the international long card or the American version. Some of you that really know can let me know in the comment section below. Aerodynamic, which is a 2016 treasure hunt if I'm not mistaken. You can see the blue flame logo in the middle, and you can see the icon on the card. It's not a bad casting. I think this one would work great on the track sets. I have to try some of these. If I find doubles, I will definitely open some treasure hunts to try on the track sets. And you can see here it says it's best for track, so we have to put that to the test. Fandango, the flame logo on top of it. It's a big flame logo, so you definitely cannot miss it unless you only look on the side. Usually that's the first spot you look at when you search for a treasure hunt, and some have it on the back like this. The Dune Crusher, you can see the flame logo. It's right here on the front. This casting, it's nice, although it says it's best for track. Well, I'm not sure how this one will work on the track, although because it has this front piece like this in a horizontal way, I think it might work. It has big wheels, so it will not hit the track when it goes on loops, for example. But I'm not sure. I have a lot of track sets videos, so I don't think I've ever played with a casting like this. Definitely not with this one. So one of the future videos should be with a few treasure hunts to try on the track sets. I still have a couple of track sets laying around, so definitely I must try them. This is El Viento from the X Racers. Again, long card, best for track. We have to put that to the test. Not a bad casting. If I'm not mistaken, this was based on a real life casting on a Lamborghini model. So they made a fantasy one. Bubble-matic with the flame logo in the middle. This is a casting I would normally not get in my collection, but it's a treasure hunt. Super treasure hunts are very rare to find here, almost impossible to find. So I will definitely not be able to complete the super treasure hunts, but the regular ones, well, it's not that hard. I mean, it is hard, but it's not impossible. So I'm trying to complete all the treasure hunt sets from all the years since they have been introduced in 1995. It's not an easy task, but at least it's something that is possible. It's something doable. It is very hard, but it's not impossible again, so I'm trying. This is the Howling Heat, another treasure hunt, another one which they say it's best for track, but we'll have to put that to the test. Bad Badger with the flame logo on the back wheel. This is another casting I would normally not get in my collection if it wasn't under the treasure hunt series, but kind of looking at it, it doesn't look that bad, although I'm not a fan of motorcycles. The Dodge Viper RT10, which is probably the best treasure hunt from last year. Definitely really nice looking. I have another version of the Dodge Viper, and I think it's a white version from a few years back. The flame logo is on the hood, so definitely nice to have this one. No back details, unfortunately. No front details either, but it's a nice casting overall. Do you guys know what a Holy Grail is? Well, by definition, it's a treasure that serves a specific motive. Well, when it comes to collecting Hot Wheels, a Holy Grail is usually a car that you want to have in your collection, possibly an older casting, which you cannot find, you cannot have, you cannot buy, you don't have it and you really want it. Well, this is not the one for me. This is the Chevy Silverado treasure hunt. But I do have one of these Holy Grails, and it has been in my searchings since I started collecting 10-11 years ago. Should this be the one, which is the GT03? It's a treasure hunt from 2004. In 2004 there were only the regular treasure hunts. You can see the treasure hunt icon, and the regular treasure hunts had rubber tires. They were basically how super treasure hunts are these days, but they were just the regular ones. So this is one. Again, I'm trying to complete all the treasure hunt sets, so this was a must-have. This is not the Holy Grail, but the Holy Grail is this one, which is the Volkswagen T1 drag bus. This was my Holy Grail, and it still is, because it's not only this specific one, it's the model itself. And it's not only the T1 drag bus, because before it was called just the Volkswagen drag bus. And you can see the differences. The T1 drag bus has a small modification on the windows. Other than that, it's the same casting. It's the same, it has the same proportions, the same front, the same base, but the only difference comes in the windows. As you can see, the T1 has windows until the back of the car, of the casting, while the regular drag bus only has windows in front. So this is my Holy Grail. since I saw it 10 years ago, I really wanted to have. It always looked and it seemed like it's a premium casting. It is premium casting because it has only been in the main lines only once, actually twice. One as a new model, which was a blue version if I'm not mistaken, and once in the treasure hunt series. But other than that, it has only been in special series. So yeah, definitely nice to have. I have this thanks to a friend collector around here. It obviously comes from Canada or from the United States, and I didn't pay that much for it. If I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere around $10, $11. So definitely not much. Probably not the best price for this specific one, but considering what it is for me, I say I paid the right price. And after that, I managed to find the color shifter version from this year. As you can see, I have been pretty busy lately. Probably not as many as you guys get, but still, for me, it is something. It's not bad for the last couple of months. So thanks for watching, happy collecting, and leave a comment. Let me know what is your holy grail.